Dylan Farrow discussed in graphic detail how her adopted father Woody Allen allegedlyually assaulted her in an attic during the summer of 1992. Farrow, 32, told host Gayle King on CBS This Morning that the famed director led her to a small attic crawl space in her mother's house in Connecticut just before the disturbing assault took place. He instructed me to lay down on my stomach and play with my brother's toy train that was set up. And he sat behind me in the doorway, and as I played with the toy train, I casually assaulted. As a 7-year-old I would have said he touched my private parts, she explained. As a 32-year-old, he touched my labia and my vulva with his finger, Farrow elaborated. It was the first time Farrow detailed in a TV interview what she claims happened to her that August day, while her mom Mia Farrow was out shopping. She also wrote an essay for the New York Times in 2014. Mia reportedly took Dylan, who was 7 at the time, to the pediatrician after she told her what happened, but the young girl was at first too embarrassed to tell the doctor where she was touched. After her mother asked why she didn't tell the doctor the same thing, they went back and told the doctor the same thing she told her mother. Allen touched her private parts. CBS. Farrow, in the CBS News interview, fired back at the accusations she was coached by her mother to make up the story due to Mia's anger at Allen after having discovered his relationship with Suni Previn, Mia Farrow's adopted daughter with Andre Previn, just months earlier. What I don't understand is, how is this crazy story of me being brainwashed and coached more believable than what I'm saying about being woolly assaulted by my father? Dylan Farrow responded. She broke down in tears when King showed her an old 60 Minutes interview with the Annie Hall director in which he denies the accusations. He's lying and he's been lying for so long. And it is difficult for me to see him and to hear his voice. I'm sorry, she said, fighting back tears. Farrow also shared that it wasn't the first time Allen behaved inappropriately toward her. She said he was often touching and cuddling her, something he didn't do with her brother, Ronan. And she alleged there were several instances where he invited her into bed with him while he was wearing only his underwear, and sometimes she was only wearing underwear. Though child welfare investigators in New York State and for the Yale New Haven Hospital determined the abuse did not happen, the Connecticut state prosecutor on the case, Frank Macco, questioned the Yale New Haven report's credibility and stated there was probable cause to charge Allen, but they didn't want the young, fragile child to be subject to a celebrity trial. Farrow now says, in retrospect, she wishes they would have filed the charges because she was traumatized either way. In a statement to CBS This Morning, Allen said the allegation was discredited. Even though the Farrow family is cynically using the opportunity afforded by the Time's Up movement to repeat this discredited allegation, that doesn't make it any more true today than it was in the past. His statement read, I never molested my daughter, as all investigations concluded a quarter of a century ago. In the wake of the Ron Galella Wire image, Timothée Chalamet recently donated his salary from his upcoming Allen-directed to Time's Up. He followed in the footsteps of co-star Rebecca Hall, who declared she would make a donation as well. Mira Sorvino, an alleged victim of Harvey Weinstein's, apologized to Dylan Farrow in an open letter for her decision to work with Allen in the past and for not believing her claims. Director and actress Greta Gerwig also said she would not choose to work with Allen again. Rachel Brosnahan revealed on Wednesday she also regretted working with Allen on the Amazon series, Crisis in 6 Scenes. Natalie Portman told Dylan in an interview with CBS Sunday Morning that she believed her story. Dylan Farrow called out actors like Justin Timberlake, Jim Belushi and Kate Winslet, who starred in Allen's most recent flick, Wonder Wheel, for being complicit, noting they perpetuated this culture of silence. The mother to an 18-month-old daughter said the assault has followed her through every bit of her life. I've been struggling, coping on my good days, with the aftershocks of being woolly assaulted as a small child, and that's real, she said. And that matters.